We ended off last episode rolling a get 5 new uniques from Easy Clues. So we opened up our first reward casket right here and we didn't get any uniques. So we need to go head over to the Ham hideout and start pickpocketing Ham members in order to get the clue steps. So let's go ahead and we're going to go get into the casket openings. Every time we get a casket, I'll just play that clip and we'll see how long it takes for us to get the 5 uniques. Second casket, nothing useful. Number 3, no uniques. Casket number 4. Number 5. Casket number 6. We get the black pickaxe collection log, bringing us up to 2 of 5 uniques from Easy Clues. Casket number 7. And there's another collection log, the Iron Plate Legs T. So now we're up to 4 out of 4 to 5, right? Or is it 3 out of 5? Let me double check that. 3 out of 5, so 2 more to go. Back to Ham members. No dice with casket number 8. And there's a collection log for the Purple Sweet. That brings us up to 4 out of 5, I believe. Oh no, 3 out of 5, because that must be a shared treasure. Yeah, shared treasure reward. So yeah, Purple Sweets right at the bottom. All right, back to Ham members. We then opened up our 10th casket with no unique, 11th casket, no unique, 12th casket, no unique. When we got to our 13th casket, though, we did open that up and we received the Iron Plate Body G, adding that to the collection log. So only one more to go for this task. 14th casket. And there's the Steel Full Helm G. I believe that should be our last collection log. 5 of 5, yeah, so that wasn't a dual one. Awesome. So we got that in 15 treasure trails. Not too bad. We ended up pickpocketing 865 Ham members for 14 clue scrolls. So we did go a little dry on that, but nonetheless, we got that completed. But let's go ahead and let's complete that task. Let's generate a new task. And let's see where we're off to now. Oh, I thought it was Brutus again. It paused. Mystic Hat Light. All right, so we already have the boots, the light boots, but we'll have to go and get the light hat. So let me get a plan in place, and we'll get that get started on that. Got a plan. So we're gonna go for the basilisks who drop the Mystic Hat Light at a rate of 1 out of 512. Wall Beasts also drop it. However, I'm going to go for the Basilisk. And then there's also another type of Basilisk that drops it. The one that drops the jaw for the upgraded Nitzonaut's helm. But I don't have the 60 Slayer requirement for those. So I'm going to go over and start killing these. I upgraded my gear a little bit. So I got a iron crossbow. I now have the smithing level in order to actually make it smithing and fletching, and then I also got some iron bolts, so should help speed up kills a little bit compared to the other crossbow and the bronze bolts that we had. But yeah, let's go ahead and get some kills, and we will we'll knock this out. 1 out of 512, so hopefully we wouldn't get a prayer level. Because we would only get what is that, 2,500 XP or so from the Basilisk. But yeah, let's get some kills going and be back when anything interesting happens. There's the Mystic Hat Light. We got it on 306 kill count. Got up to level 69 ranged. I was hoping to get to 70, and then I was gonna switch back over to mage, but we got it before then. So let's go ahead and get into the task dashboard. We will complete that task, and let's generate a new task. and get a fresh crab claw and shell. So let's look into what we're going to be up to next. So the fresh crab claw and shell, they're both dropped from crabs. No shit, they're dropped from crabs. However, in order to access the crabs, we first need to complete Freeing Pirate Pete subquest of Recipe for Disaster. So we get to start that. But first, in order to start that, we need to do Cook's Assistance. So let's go ahead and gather all the item requirements and get that quest completed. I went ahead and got the requirements to start the Recipe for Disaster quest and start the Pirate Pete subquest. I smacked some crabs around and got the fresh crab claw as the first collection log. After that, smacked some more of the crabs around and got the shell for the last collection log for this task. I completed went through and just finished off the actual subquest for Pirate Pete. There's the subquest of Recipe Disaster for Pirate Pete. We get 1 quest point, 1,000 cooking XP, 1,000 fishing, 1,000 smithing, 1,000 crafting, and increased to the chest, Colomancer's chest access. So that's fantastic. Let's knock out that collection task. So we got 2 of 2. Mark that complete, and let's generate a new task. And get a colossal worm agility. Wait, how do I get this worm teleport? It is obtained through the colossal worm agility course in Varlamore. All right, let's head over there and we will get working on some more agility. I should have, I'd imagine I have all the requirements for it, but I'll meet you over there if I don't. So in order to get the colossal worm teleport scroll, we'll have to purchase it with 40 termites at the Worm Tongue's Ware store. Interesting. So we will run this course, and apparently we just automatically pick up 12 to 15 termites per jar, similar to Marks of Grace, but instead we get termites. So let's go ahead and get a couple laps in and see if we're doing this right. I'm guessing we are. There we go. So it is automatic, so that we just automatically pick up the Marks of Grace. And I was reading a little bit more, so the top section that we're running on is the more advanced course. We get 12 to 15 termites, and then the bottom section is the basic course, which is 8 to 10 termites. So yeah, let's go ahead and build up a collection of these. We'll get 40, and then we'll be back to get the Colossal Worm Teleport Scroll. Just finished up our 8th lap on the course. We now have 50 of the termites, so that is enough to purchase the Colossal Worm Teleport Scroll. Grab that. That's the collection log completed. So let's get into the task dashboard, complete that, and let's generate a new task. Oh, and over to Barrows. All right, let's we have pretty decent levels, so I think this should be all right. The only concern would be the melee, but I think we can just safe spot some of those. So the fact that we have the range, protect from missiles, and then protect from magic, we should be able to get through fairly easily. So let's go ahead and get some gear and count check, and we'll grab our all our gear. So I'm gonna put that into prayer just to get us a little bit closer to the protect from melee. But yeah, let's make my way over to the Barrows, and we'll get that started. We're here at the Barrows minigame boss. This is the gear setup. So we got the range setup and then the magic switch as well. We brought the Brine Saber and the Rune Defender in order to build up some more points once we're down in the cave. But let's go ahead and let's start off with our first brother. So we got Aram right here. Luckily, we have the protect from magic prayer, so this shouldn't be too bad. And he is weak to range, so we go in with the range setup. But yeah, let's kill this guy, and we'll get into all of the kills of the brothers and back when we get the rewards chest. So we just finished up our first Barrows run, and we got the 20k prayer experience. So that's gonna bring us up quite a bit to level 46 prayers. So we now have the full suite of protection prayers, Eagle Eye, Mystic Might, and Retribution. And we are leveled up our combat level as well. So nice, very excited to have the protection from melee. So now we have more capabilities in terms of what we fight. But I'm gonna keep starting just with the magic, so Aram and then Carol, because I would rather lose all my prayer points before going to the melee guys. So yeah, let's go ahead and knock out a couple more kills, and maybe we'll get lucky and get another unique on top of the bolt rack. So yeah, let's get going. Holy shit! I didn't get the bolt racks, but I did get the Aram's top. I still need 70 defense in order to actually wear that, so will be a little bit of time before I can, but that is a good start to the collection log in the, I think, the medium tier. Yeah, so we could go ahead and mark that one complete. That's one off the list there. But yeah, let's go head back and let's get the bolt racks, maybe some more collection logs. That'd be sweet. Forgot to do the recording for the chest, but we just got some runes. Got the combat achievement on this run for Pray for Success. There are the bolt racks on 5kc. We're definitely not going dry at Barrows yet because we got the Aram's robe top on our second KC, so love to see that. But let's go ahead and mark this one as complete, and let's get a new task going. See what we're up to. And another piece of angler. All right, so we're gonna have 3 of 4 on that. So let's head over to Port Khazard, and we'll be back once we just get the roll. It's not super entertaining for either of us, so we'll be back. There's the angler hat. We only had to do, is this all mine? Yeah, whoops. Only had to do 2 fishing trawler runs, so that was not bad at all. Ended up totaling my KC to 18. So I think we're doing pretty good here, which I'm very happy about. And that was a super quick task, bringing us up to 120 total collection logs. So that's pretty sweet. Let's see. Griffin Feather. All right. So this is definitely going to be a drop by a Griffin. They always drop them. I'm just double checking that. So 51 Slayer to kill. And let's see, do I need any other requirements? Attack with melee and have a special attack. Some sort of dungeon I gotta go to. But yeah, I'll figure that out and we will get going on that. That won't take long at all. So we'll just get our melee gear and we'll go get set up. Yeah. Knew there was some sort of catch with this Griffin Feather. It seemed too easy. So I do need to complete the Troubled Tortugan's quest. I do have all of the requirements except for the 48 construction. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to head over to Mahogany Homes and get working on that mini quest. I don't think I have enough oak planks in order to actually finish it, so I'll probably have to go and either chop more oak planks or use the logs that I have in my bank to actually just convert those into planks. But I'm not sure if that'll be enough, but we'll take that one step at a time. Let's just go head over and start working on the Mahogany Homes. Here at the Mahogany Homes reward shop. So since I already have the supply crate as a collection log, I can go ahead and just purchase those from here on out. So mahogany homes, supply crate. So I can level that up, and then we don't have to keep track of anything. Although actually no, so I have I have 2 points right now. So those can go towards whatever next reward I end up rolling. But for now, we'll just keep track of that separately. So let's actually go ahead and let's get a contract, novice contract, and we will go and head to Farrak and get that one completed. I'll bang out all these, and then I'll be back once we have the next level requirement, or what we need to do next, in order to actually get up to the 48. If we have to get some more oak, or if we have to just do the teak items in my house. So I'll think about that a little bit and then update once we get there. Just finished a task. We now have 27 points. So to make it easy, I'm going to go ahead and purchase the supply crate. That leaves us with 4 points remaining. So when we come back, I'll just have to remember 2 points. That might not happen if I don't remember, but yeah, let's open that. We get some more oak plank. So let's get some more runs in. Go back to Artie. Nice. We have made it. We have the 48 construction requirement. We ended up just gathering some more oak and doing the mahogany homes, just the easier way to do it. Bought a couple supply crates, and then I think I have 20 points or so left over. But let's go ahead and talk to Injured Tortugan, and we will get this quest started. There is the Griffin Feather. Completed the Troubled Tortugan quest. Got some XP in both Slayer and Sailing. And we completed a task. up to 45% of the easies completed. Let's go ahead and see what we're up to next. Over to Giant's Foundry. All right, so which one would we be getting next? Probably the Kovacs. What is it? Grog, right? That's 300, and then the gloves or the boots. Yeah, definitely the Kovacs Grog. So let's head over to the Giant's Foundry and let's see how much resources we have and how much we'll actually be able to do. Should have enough reputation to get up to the 300 mark. I have 38 currently, so or I should have enough bank to be able to get to that. So let's go ahead and we'll get that completed and I'll be back. So our last commission for 300 Foundry reputation. Let's go ahead and get the Kovacs Grog, which is a +4 boost to smithing, and we bring it up to 45 smithing, so we got a couple levels there. And let's get into the task dashboard, complete that, and let's generate a new task. And some clue scrolls. All right, let's go ahead. Let's see. Killing guards is a decent way of getting clue scrolls. Once you have 50 hunter, you can do electric implings. All right, let's do a little research and see which one we're gonna prefer. We have our first medium clue right here, which we had banked. So let's go ahead and get the casket for this. Here's my first clue step that I don't have the requirement for, so I need to get into the first floor of the lighthouse right here. And in order to access the lighthouse, which I unfortunately didn't realize till I got here, I need to complete the Horror from the Deep quest. And in order to get that, I need to do Alfred Grimhand's bar crawl. So let's go ahead and head over to the start for the bar crawl, and we will get that completed, and then we'll also get the Horror from the Deep mini quest completed in order to finish this clue step. So I'll gather all the items as well, just so we can get rocking and rolling, and yeah, we'll be in a good spot to get this clue step completed once we get those two things done. Horror from the Deep quest completed. Here is our first medium casket. Pretty good clue step. We got some quest points for it. Unlocked Dagonoffs now, so if we ever get a Slayer task, we can kill them. But let's go ahead and see if we get lucky. We don't. 15 death rooms, adamant stuff, and some green d'hide chaps, all of which I already have. So that is fantastic. That's the first medium step. Now we need to go and get some more clue scrolls. The way I'm going to do that is electric implings in Puro. So I'll have to go find a crop circle and start catching some implings. It's one of the I can't think of the word. One of the acceptable medium steps. So yeah, let's go ahead and we'll find a crop circle and get into Puro. Here's our second casket. Let's see if we get lucky. And we did. We got the teleport scroll, and then we also got the leprechaun hat. I didn't know that was a thing, but that's pretty cool. I wonder, let's see what that looks like. Wear leprechaun hat. Look at that. Sick. All right, so we got two or one. What was the fucking teleport scrolls were definitely the duplicate ones in the, would it be the shared ones? Yep. All right. Well, that fucking sucks, but that's all right. We also got some swordfish in there, and yeah, let's. I have a couple more of the electric impling, so let's see if we can. Oh, we did get lucky. All right. We got one more clue scroll, so let's go ahead and get this completed. Got a little bit of a grind ahead of us now with this clue step, so we need to equip a steel longsword, blue d'hide body, and mystic gloves. The steel longsword and the mystic gloves, those won't be an issue. However, the blue d'hide body, I do need 71 crafting in order to actually craft the body. So if we go to armor and blue d'hide body, 71. So we got a bit of a grind ahead of us. Luckily, with the sailing, the actual charter shops, they're pretty accessible to the deposit boxes. So I could just go here, deposit all those, world hop, and then get more of the soda ash and the sand. So we're gonna do this for the foreseeable future. We're gonna need quite a bit. I think I have 600 molten glass in the bank. So after that, once I get once I get a good stock of it, I'll be able to go and actually start crafting some fish bowls, some unpowered orbs, lantern lenses, and so forth until we get up to the 71 crafting requirement. So yeah, I'm gonna be here for a bit. I'll be back once I think I get a decent supply, and then I'll start turning the soda ash and the bucket of sand into the molten glass. So yeah, I'll see you guys in a bit. Built up a good supply of the soda ash and the bucket of sand. I don't think it's gonna be enough just based off the RuneLite banked XP calculation. So I'll probably have to go back to the traders and purchase some more, but I just need a break from road hopping so much, so I'm gonna just knock out all of this stuff and see where we're at in terms of level wise, and then probably end up going back to the dock to purchase some more. But for now, I'm just gonna be doing this little AFK session, and I'll be back. 10,129 molten glass. It's going to be enough to get us up to the 71 crafting requirement. We actually only need 10,098, so I went a little over, but that's okay. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and we're going to be standing here making some lantern lenses for the foreseeable future. Yeah, the actually making this stuff was not as AFK as I would have liked. I had to run back and forth between here and there, and you can only take 14 at a time, so definitely took a little longer than I liked. But this should be a little bit more chill right now. So yeah, I'll be back once we get the 71, and we will get going with that clue step. This is also gonna be enough to be able to craft ourselves some upgraded range gear, which is fantastic. So the d'hide body, we'll be able to do the d'hide legs, and then the van braces as well. So yeah, we'll have some range upgrades as well. We made it. We are at 71 crafting. We now have the ability to craft the blue dragon hide body. So I'm gonna go ahead and go kill some blue dragons, get some of the hide, and then go tan it so I can craft some stuff. I'm gonna get some extra just so I could build out my range setup, but I'll be back once we get that clue. I'll just be back once we get that clue completed. So I'll hopefully get some uniques from that one, because this was definitely a long grind, but we have made it. So I'll see you guys once we get the casket. We got the medium casket. Let's go ahead and open it up and see if we get any uniques. No. All right, that's our third one complete. No unique from it, but we did get a decent amount of upgrades from this clue scroll. We got the blue d'hide body, some blue d'hide chaps, and the blue d'hide van braces, and then we also got some mystic gloves. So yeah, not too bad of a clue step. It was a little bit of a grind though, but yeah, let's go head back to Piro and let's start working on getting some more of the medium clues. So I had a feeling that this one clue step that I have north of Crandor Island, Gillinor surface over here, I got a dig right here. I had a feeling it's locked behind the Dragon Slayer 1 quest. So I'm going to go ahead and gather everything I need for that and get the quest completed. Let's go ahead and get into it. Here is the end of the Dragon Slayer 1 quest. This is a free-to-play quest, which is pretty cool. But this is us defeating Elvarg and severing its head. We get around 1800 strength and defense XP, as well as the ability to equip rune and dragon plate bodies, which we can now purchase the rune plate body up in the shop in Edgeville. I'm gonna end the episode off here, though. I want to thank you all so much for watching. I'm gonna leave you just with one last clip of us opening up our final casket for the episode, and we'll get back into it next episode. Bye. Casket obtained. Let us see any uniques. Oh, Armadillo page 4. Now, the question is this actually... Ooh, and a Gothic page 2. I didn't even see that. Is this actually a... Fuck, dude. It's not. Wait, we got 3 uniques, and it, of course, they are all within the... What is it? The shared... Yeah, shared, and then the green firefighter. Ah, well, that's just fantastic. Let's head over. Let's head back to Puro Puro, and we'll get some more of the medium clues.